Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody. Put your seatbelts on, get your hard hats, get your protective gear. The girls are at it again.
And the girls, we have been trying to record this for 2 days now.
Oh my God.
Right? 2 days. So here's hoping.
Hold on to your shorts.
Stuff I wanted to talk about yesterday that I was so passionate about. Here's hoping I woke up passionate about it again today.
Yes, you know.
Right?
You know.
I feel like I did, Samantha. I feel like I did.
Okay.
Samantha.
Lisa.
Samantha.
Remind me what month we're in.
Well, aren't we in April showers bring May flowers?
No. It's February 10th.
Okay, I thought it was April flowers. I thought it was April showers.
It effing rained.
Yeah, it was raining.
What the huh?
Right?
What the huh?
And here's the thing, right? This morning, it was so icy. I had to do the ceremonial walk with my husband to the car.
Oh yeah. Like, oh my God. I don't even want to go out and see my car. Like, I don't even want to know.
Because I would be like Bambi. I was like, I put my skates on, right? Give me the curling rock and the broom. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to curl my way to the car, right? Oh
nasty.
My goodness. So crazy, right? And then
nasty.
Rain and then slushiness and then big ruts.
And then the wind was really bad again.
It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't get it.
I swear to God, I heard rain during the night and it woke me up. And I'm like, that cannot be rain.
That cannot be rain. It was rain.
And then it rained again this morning or this afternoon. I can't remember what time it was. And I'm looking out and I'm going, it's raining. What is going on?
Right? It's raining. Like, you know
what? We're not Vancouver. We're not Toronto.
We're not the UK.
No.
Right? So, I don't know. For years we've talked about Mother Nature and how she can't make up her mind. You know what? She need to make up her mind. Pick a team and stick to it, Mother Nature.
Oh, do you think? Well,
I think she's menopausal.
Well, I was thinking.
And we've thought that before. I think, or you know what? I think she got her period.
She got
her period. She's not happy. She got her period. She's got hot flashes.
I'm so glad you said it. I'm like, let's make Lisa say that so I don't sound bad.
I said it, friends of the podcast. Mother Nature is a perimenopausal period.
Okay.
Spouting bitch right now.
Totes.
Right?
Totes. But she already knows that. She knows that this is what and it gets us into trouble. And then she gets mad at us and then something happens and then we're like, sorry, Mother Nature, we didn't mean to make you mad.
Right? I don't mean to. I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. But 2 things.
Okay.
1, it's my little brother's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Trevor.
He's 50.
That's not so little.
No, but he's 50.
50 years old. Right? Another Sperling.
Yes. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, bro.
And 2, I won something.
What did you? I know. Oh my goodness.
Well, I woke up to like a message and I'm like, no. And I'm like going, why is Shauna Foster, who I love and think is wonderful from C95 here in Saskatoon?
She's the best.
And I'm like, why is she messaging me? I won Blizzards for a year.
How exciting. I'm so excited. What? Right? Because when she announced that on the weekend, I sent her a message saying, oh, how wonderful the win. That would be such an awesome prize.
Right? And then you tag me in it.
Right.
And then I'm like, hey, that sounds fun. We could do that.
And then we left it alone.
I won.
And then we left it alone. And you got picked.
I got picked.
And now we're going to get blizzards.
I'm going to get a blizzard.
We're going to get a blizzard. I get a blizzard too.
No, you don't.
Why don't I get one?
It's just for me.
Well, why wouldn't you give it to me? I'm the one who's... Really? You're not going to share your blizzard? Oh my God. Sometimes I don't like you. Oh my goodness. Right?
No, my mother raised me right. I'll share my blizzard.
Because you wouldn't have even known about the blizzard thing.
No, you tagged me in it.
And yet,
that's why I'm surprised.
And yet, but they're just for me.
Okay, but we do have to say thank you to Shauna.
Thank you, Shauna.
But I just want to say thank you to Dairy Queen and just thank you so much for choosing me And I got, this is my second prize from Shauna.
You know what? Here's the thing. I want to just say thank you, dear the Dairy Queen. Thank you, dear the Dairy Queen, because dear the Dairy Queen, like your girls love a blizzard. Like, what's your favorite blizzard?
Oh my God, cookies and crispy crunch. Oh my God, mint chocolate. Oh my
right?
God,
There's so many,
I can
right?
have
Score everyone.
I can have every flavor of Blizzard.
You can try them all for a year.
I can have Blizzards for a year.
Right.
People, expect pictures, expect Facebook Lives, expect Instagram Reels,
right?
Expect it all.
But here's the thing.
Go to get a Blizzard.
With the Blizzards for a year, you know what we need? We need the goddamn Fit Hoop. Where's the Fit Hoop?
Okay, there's an update.
Oh, God.
I can't find it.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think you're looking. Are you looking?
No, I did. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
I did. I looked. Oh. I inquired. I went to the chat bot. The chat bot said, it hasn't landed our facility yet. I'm like, mother trucker.
I hate that lady. I hate that chatbot. What does she know?
So, as far as I know, it's still in the ether and beyond. So, 14 days ago, they sent out a shipping label, but it has yet to land anywhere where they scanned it again.
Okay, well, here's my can I talk to you about this? Here's my issue, Samantha. So my problem is that, I'm a one hit wonder, right? So so I love the Fit Hoop idea, right? A month ago. I'm getting over it.
Oh my God.
I've been doing so good, right? I'm on a diet. I'm trying not to eat too much. I'm doing my calories. I'm doing, like Dr. Now says, from my 600-pound life, right? If you want to lose weight, you gotta stop taking the calories in your mouth. So I'm not taking calories in my mouth, right? He gives 600-pound people 1,200 calories a day. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try 1,300.
I don't know how, I can't eat 1,200. I would go over that, just having breakfast and lunch.
You gotta stop the calories in your mouth, right?
Oh my God.
Right? You eat enough food for 7 years. No more food. The calories stay out of your mouth. That's what he says, right? That's what he says, right? That's what he says to people, right? You've eaten enough food for 7 years. You can't have any more food in your mouth. It's okay. God. You're gonna argue with the scale? That's what he says, right? You're gonna argue with the scale? So I'm trying, right? And I'm not eating the ice cream that's in my freezer. And I'm trying to only have 2 cookies, because that's just and I haven't had a chocolate bar for 2 weeks. No chocolate bar. Because I wanted to be ready for the Fit Hoop, right? So when the Fit Hoop came, I would be able to go back to my horrible eating ways, but Fit Hoop it away.
Fit Hoop it.
And now there's still no Fit Hoop, and I'm going without, and now I'm just about over it, and I'm moving on, Samantha. I'm going back to where I left off last week. I am not done kettlebelling. I think
you're going to go buy a kettlebell.
Yeah, and I'm going to walk with one kettlebell all day long with me. Won't that help me lose weight?
At work?
Everywhere I go. I'm just going to be carrying a kettlebell.
You're going to look ridiculous.
That's fine. People look ridiculous.
Oh my God.
You can't judge people. You can't judge people. Why, I look ridiculous because I'm trying to lose weight? Come on.
Better yet, why don't you just paint a face on it and call it your emotional support kettlebell?
Yeah, it's my emotional support kettlebell, right? Right? It's helping me lose weight. Not a 5-pound one.
Oh my God, it's your Wilson.
Right? Yes, right? But only I think I would call it I don't know, Jerry. Jerry the kettlebell. JKB, right? JKB, Jerry the kettlebell. Right? That's what I want. I just want a kettlebell now. I'm done with the Fit Hoop.
So the battle of your muffin top continues. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but yet I'm doing so good on my diet. So it doesn't even make sense. And then here's the other thing, okay? Right? So I'm reading things. I read about intermittent fasting, and I'm like, oh, I signed up.
You're never going to do that.
Listen, I signed up until I got to the part where it said for subscription. Oh, I don't want a subscription. No, I'm not paying money for it. Right? I looked at that. I just been cutting back and paying attention. Still got the muffin top. Then this is what people say. People say, oh, you got to drink more water. Well, unless the goddamn water tastes like a fucking O. Henry chocolate bar, I don't want any more water. My water, and I don't want it to taste like the Kool-Aid. I don't want it to taste like the lemonade. I want it to taste like a chocolate bar. I want chocolate bar flavored water, and then maybe I'm gonna drink the water. That's what I want, right? Does my water taste? Let me have a big sip. Oh, nope, didn't taste Jersey milk in that water. That just tasted like water.
Oh my God, I feel like there's an untapped market right? in the water.
Why does it have to
category?
Be fruit? Why does it have to be a fruit flavor?
Why does it need to be a cucumber, a lemon, a fruit, a berry, like whatever?
Why can't it be a flavor of something I'm not allowed to eat because I'm on a fucking diet?
Right. Why can't it be banana cream pie? Yeah, why can't it be an O. Henry bar?
Yeah. Imagine that. Oh, look at O. Henry bar. O. Henry bar water. 0 calories. Perfect.
No, I'll have my pamplemousse, please.
Yeah, right? I'll have my pamplemousse. Right? Right? Or let me cram a little withered up cucumber into my water. Right?
Oh my God.
Come on, people. Why is there no chocolate bar flavored water? Why is there no potato chip flavored water?
Okay, that would just be a little bit gross, I think.
Like a dill pickled water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know if it would be gross.
I don't think I would want my water dill pickled.
Or
salt and vinegared or ketchup.
I wouldn't want a ketchup. I wouldn't want a ketchup. I would want a barbecued, I think.
No, I would not want a barbecue.
You don't think so?
No.
But you'd have it eat more.
Sure.
Seems different. Okay, fine. Then are we on the Shark Tank right now? Right? Fine. Then we just go with chocolate bar flavored water because that's what's missing in my afternoon water.
You know what? And if anybody decides to invent that, can you just credit us?
Just tag us. Just give us a tag. Or, you know what? Invent it, make your millions, and just ask one of those people to listen to the podcast and we'd be happy. Not too much to ask for, I don't think, right?
Oh my God.
Right? Okay, maybe the Boom Baby Bakery, cafe, blah, 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 blah. Maybe it needs a water bar.
Oh my God, it's one more thing.
Right? I don't know.
We have a DIY lounge. We have
so much.
We have the cafe. We have the bakery. Right. We have the butcher shop. Did we have mini golf at one time?
You wanted mini golf. I said no.
Yeah, that's right. I wanted mini golf. Yeah. Fine. Let's do water. Let's do water.
Let's do a water bar. Water bar. Right?
Water bar.
Chocolate bar flavor.
No veggie or fruits allowed. You must find your water. Your water needs to be like chocolate flavored.
It needs to be something that
candies.
Something that exactly, right? Like why can't it be like Sour Patch Kids?
Oh, a Swedish berry.
A Swedish berry.
Oh my God, a fuzzy peach.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, but I just broke my fruit rules. But technically it's a candy.
But it's a candy. It's a candy. So it's different. So I'm just saying, right? I want a kettlebell. I want to drink. Yes, I will drink the water, but I need it to taste like chocolate. That's not too much to ask, right?
No, it's not.
Right? I mean, I tried. I'm waiting for the fit hoop. It's not coming. That's fine. These are my demands. I'm in demand mode now. That's how I feel. I feel like I have a little bit of pent up rage. Is it rage or passion?
I think you have rage.
I have rage, right? Because I'm just trying so hard and nothing's working.
I feel like it's not passion. I feel it's rage.
I think it's rage. Right?
So this is what we're going to do to calm you down, Lisa.
Okay.
We're going to paint little birds. We're going to paint tiny little birds.
Yes, happy little birds.
Happy little birds.
How about some fluffy little clouds, right?
Right? We're gonna listen to Bob Ross and we're just gonna be like, okay, let's make a tree.
It's very, very zenful. Very, very but guess what though? Oh my God, with that I bet you come rules. And then it's gonna stress me out because somebody's gonna tell me who's gonna tell me how I have to paint the tiny little birds?
Well, mostly Bob.
Right?
Yeah, probably Bob Ross.
Right, we could take a course. Is this what you're thinking? We take a course on painting.
Oh my God, I don't want you anywhere. I'm not taking an art class with you.
Let's take an art class. Let's go to a paint night. Let's go do that. But,
oh my God.
Right? But guess what? By the time my painting is done, it's a circle with 2 eyes and a happy face. That's the only thing I know how to draw really good is a happy face, right? I'm not
because now what should have been fun and not stressful is now officially stressful because there was rules that you needed to follow, and you're not super great at that.
I don't do rules. I don't follow rules super great, and then I lose interest, and then I get bored, and then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do happy little clouds anymore and fluffy little birds or beautiful little trees. Now I just want to make like sticks, brown sticks.
And this is Lisa's cycle of life.
Right? And then everybody shows their picture, and I'm like, and here's mine, and it's a happy face.
Oh my God, isn't this your plant class that you went to at Christmas?
Christmas time, right? Right? When I did succulents. I went succulenting.
Succulents.
Right? And they kept telling, right? And I say, you're exactly right, Samantha. Same thing happened. I was all gung-ho. I didn't know anything about it. All interested.
Sure.
There with the coworkers, right?
Yeah.
Right? Team player. Okay, this is what we're going to do. He started talking too much. I started losing interest. Then, okay, you got to go pick your succulent. By this point, I just want one to put in the pot so I can be done. And then I was, no, you got to have 7. It can have 4 more. There can take some green. It can do this. It doesn't need to be watered till March.
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, now there's too many rules. No, I don't care about the stupid plant. Right?
Oh my God.
Because you're right. That's what happens.
Yes, for sure. Anytime you have to do anything like that, it's like she's in it for 5 minutes. You've lost her. There's too many rules. She's out.
Right? Remember when we did first aid, right? In it.
Oh,
done it. In it and out of it
so
quick.
Oh God. That was doing anything with you that requires like paying attention for longer than 2 seconds.
Done.
You're horrible.
Yeah, right? Boy, I can't even imagine what there must be that would keep my interest. That's the question of the day. What would keep my interest that great? For me to like,
Okay, this is what I think.
Okay.
Seeing the Queen.
Yeah, I'd be pretty darn interested in seeing the Queen. You'd be
officially interested in that, and that's about it.
That's it. And that's out of total respect.
That is totes respect.
Total
right?
respect. That's it.
We're going to the garden party.
Okay, let's go.
We've got our hats on.
Got our hats on. I've got my little purse. Probably in a dress.
You're probably...
It's the Queen.
Oh my God.
It's the Queen.
Take a picture.
It's the Queen, right? Yeah, it's the Queen. I'm not happy about being in the dress, mind you. But I'm probably in the dress, right? I'm probably,
in the dress.
Probably in a little frumpy pump.
You're probably telling me to pay attention.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're so focused.
I'd be so
on making sure that we are being the best
representatives.
Yes.
We're being the best Lisa and Sam possible. Right?
And that's about it.
Because we got the Queen's attention. Exactly. Here's something I've been wondering. Do you think we would have been, this cracked me up when I was wondering about it the other day, actually. I thought of me, you, and the HHG. Do you think we would have been women who discoed?
Oh, for sure we would have.
Do you think we would have been discoing women?
Sure. Well, because I was a child of the 70s, and that's when disco was big. So I still feel like I was part of that world, even though I was a small child.
Yeah.
I think that we could have discoed. We could have.
I think so.
We could have danced the night away. La da 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 da. I got a song in my head.
You think like we would have pantsuited it up?
Yeah, for sure we would have.
You think so? We'd be like all head to toe pantsuit.
I think we would have worn it all, Lisa. I think we would have had the hair, the makeup, the jewelry. We would have learned the dance moves.
The whole bit.
Yes.
The whole bit. That's what we would have done.
Yes. I think the HHG would have been the better dancer.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Right?
Yeah, she would have for sure. And probably looked the best, right?
No.
You don't think so?
No,
okay.
I feel like we could all have a little flair.
Who would have worn the 70s the best?
I don't know. I'm not going to count myself out. I have good hair.
I would have had a perm.
I would have done the Farrah Fawcett quite easily.
Oh, you would, but she would have too. HHG probably would have too. I would have had the perm because that would have been right because I'd have short curly hair. Right? You always have to, and you know what I think is I think that as much as I loved the 80s, I felt like I wanted to go back to the 70s. I wanted to, you know what I wanted? I wanted to wear like a knitted vest with like a macrame look and have a macrame purse.
You can get that now.
I know, but I wanted it back then when we were discoing at the club, right?
At the club. So did you want like the big, thick heeled shoes then?
Yeah, I want all of that.
The flared pant.
So I love the flared pant, right? High-waisted flared pant. Mm-hmm.
The patchwork jeans.
Yeah, like all of that sort of stuff, right? Like I could just see us going out and then I'm like, I think we would have discoed. Like I can just see, you know, like all of a sudden you hear, dun, 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 YMCA, right? We would have been like breaking it out.
Getting crazy.
You know, they would have played like Dancing Queen, Young and Sweet, right? We would have been like, oh, it's a good one. Let's hit the floor, guys, right?
It's ABBA.
It's ABBA. Why are we not on the floor?
There's some Boney M happening. What's happening, people?
Right? So we feel that we would have been women who discoed.
I believe so. I think I would have also liked 70s rock.
I wouldn't have. I hate rock. I guess who sings that? Like, I would have liked one rock song. I would have liked that Carry On My Wayward Son. That one, you know, when it comes on in the radio and you like think that you're like in the anthem singing, like, right? I would have done that one. And I probably would have done like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Don't stop.
Yeah. But,
okay. Yes. Okay. There was some good stuff in the 70s, Lisa.
I know, but I don't feel that I would have been part of the rock scene.
But the disco era was party town. It was like,
yeah, right.
There's a lot of stuff happening in the 70s.
Funky town, da-na-na-na-na. Take you to a funky town. I feel it in my
to the funky town.
Yeah, right. I feel like I would have 70s well.
I think you would have as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you know what? I'm curious though. How are the Olympics going for you, Lisa?
Oh my goodness, they're going so good. They're doing so good.
How many medals have you won so far?
Like I'm doing really good. I'm a bit of a breakout star. I'm really surprised. I have surprised myself. Like I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised, right? Like okay. I picked up my figure skating. And like those ladies, right, doing the triple axels with the arm up because that's more challenging, right?
Yes.
So thank God frozen shoulder gone, right? Arm up for the Olympics. You know, so I've been doing really good with my figure skating, but my number one sport is the half pipe on my snowboard.
Oh,
right.
That's new for you.
That's really new, right? My stance is they got two types of stance. You got a regular stance or a goofy stance. And I figure already I would have the goofy stance because that's the left foot in front. And then I like the moves are so like they're so creative, right? It's like the 3-time half pike, Scooby-Doo blue whale. Yep, can do that one. And it's like the 780 smoked some pot before I came, land on my board, like, because they got crazy names for all their moves, right?
Okay. I did not know that. So.
Mm-hmm. They got all these crazy names for all their moves, right?
So you blend in well with the skateboarders or the snowboarders.
With the snowboarders, right? Yeah. Yes. And then, you know, I like the luge.
The luge.
But here's what I don't get, actually. I said this to Mike the other day. What's with the double luge? What's with men's double luge? Is there ever a reason why we need two men double luging?
What does that look like again?
Like a man laying on top of a man.
Top of a man.
Pretty much, right? Seems odd. Like it seems like an odd. Like I'm trying to understand what I get the 2-man bobsled, right? You each kind of get like your own little space. I don't get I find it doesn't present as well, right? Doesn't present quite as well.
It is a little awkward looking, I think.
Yeah, it must be it must be like, imagine all the hours of practicing that. Right? And like the one guy, he wears straps around his arms because that's how the other guy's like pulling, like to get the speed. I'm like, seems very complicated.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah. I'm like, why do we gotta have double luge? Anyone double luge? Like what would be cool would be, double skeleton. That'd be cool.
Okay. The skeleton it's like on a virtual, like a nothing.
On like a takeout tray.
Like a takeout tray.
Right? It's takeout tray and you're lying on your belly.
Yes.
So double skeleton, interesting. Right? Person on top of person.
But do they go head first?
Yeah.
Oh, that seems so dangerous and scary.
Yeah. So to me, double that one seems interesting. Double the luge seems a little bit awkward. But I'm doing really, really good.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
I'm enjoying all of it. All of it.
Okay, so on Sundays, there's a bunch of cooking shows, and there's like ones you can learn, and then there's the competition ones. Mm-hmm. Like the one I've occasionally caught on or started watching is The Wall of Chefs.
Remember when you hated cooking shows?
I did. Well, I don't watch them as much.
All it takes is one injury.
I don't love Bobby Flay as much as you do.
I love Bobby Flay.
I don't know why, but I do like myself. I do like the grocery games. That I will say I enjoy.
Yes. But on Sunday afternoons, do you find yourself like watching like The Pioneer Woman and you know, who else is on Sunday afternoons? Trisha Yearwood, Miss Brown. Mm-hmm. Right? Molly Yee.
Yeah. I think I like them.
Those are the teaching, right? Like look at me learning to cook. Uh-huh. And then you move to Sunday night where you get like Alex and Alex Gurnishelli, right? She's like, now you've learned to cook. Now I'm going to kick your ass because I'm the cook, right? Because that's what she's saying, right? Uh-huh. Because she's an Iron Chef.
Yes.
Right.
And she can do that.
She can do that, right? She like, and she put the time in.
I probably I'm like a combination. You have to catch my interest. If you're not cooking food I care about, then I'm probably turning the channel.
Oh, okay. So you're not necessarily, so it's not like you're just like, oh, I want to learn. You'll watch the competition, but it's got to be something that interests you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll watch any of it. You know that, right?
Yes, I know.
Any of it. And here's my new thing, right? Because I love Alex so much. If I was going to be an Iron Chef, I think I would be Iron Chef Italian. Because there's like Iron Chef French, there's Iron Chef Italian, there's Iron Chef, I don't know, Boyardee, there's Iron Chef, like Chinese, like they do all their different foods, right? And they're different, but I would be Italian.
Why would you be Italian?
Because I can make spaghetti. How can you not be a great Iron Chef and just be Iron Chef pasta?
Okay.
Here's spaghetti and meatballs.
Here
probably just spaghetti.
Lisa.
Samantha.
Have you ever made homemade pasta?
No, but I'm sure I can. It don't look hard.
Do you know how hard it is?
It doesn't look hard.
It is hard.
It goes into that thing and then you just turn it with the thing and then there's your spaghetti.
Taking spaghetti out of a box doesn't count as the best spaghetti.
I know that, but it's still pretty good. If you have the best spaghetti and it's in the box, more power to you.
And what might be the best spaghetti?
My spaghetti, right? Just spaghetti.
Like a brand of spaghetti?
No, like
because you're not making. You've already said that you don't make your own pasta.
Well, who needs to? That's why when you can buy it in a box, why do I have to make it?
That doesn't make you very Italian. Because if you're Italian, you make your own pasta.
I know, but right, we've gone to restaurants and had pasta, and I can't tell the difference between the homemade pasta and my pasta in the box. Sorry.
Oh my God, really?
So I'm just saying, yeah.
How about the sauce? The
sauce. That's where I would shine. That's where I would shine.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
No, you would.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I would shine in the sauce.
I'm sorry. Like, why do I always have to burst your bubble? Like, why
You're not bursting. There's no bubble to burst.
Have to tell you that you are not what you think you are.
I am what I think I am. I would be.
Not.
Yes, I would be.
Oh my God, no, you're not.
Yes, I would. That's what I would do, right? I'd be Iron Chef pasta, Iron Chef Italian, and I'd be like, and here's some pasta.
Here's your pasta.
Here's your pasta, right? You're welcome.
Oh, good God. Okay.
That's what I would do.
All right, Lisa, we're coming up onto that fun day, February the 14th.
Oh, God, it's so overrated.
And they're pushing Galentine's Day.
I know, but isn't every day Galentine's Day?
Well, I mean, if you're really, like, don't patronize us. Like, that's all I read into that is don't patronize us.
Okay, now why do you feel that way?
Don't patronize the women that are single because it's like they don't need to be included in this shit because it's just a made up day for people to go spend some cash.
So now they patronize and they say, so now in theory what they're saying is, oh,
look at you.
You got no significant other. So
we feel
so
sorry.
your friends are going to jump in and help you out, right? Let's have Galentine's Day.
But anytime you go out with your friends and you have some fun, that's Galentine's.
That's
okay?
Galentine's, right? Like to me, I think Galentine's should be like having breakfast with your friends.
A good brunch.
Right? Like that's a nice
with mimosas.
Nothing romantic. Nothing wrong. Like when they use, I agree. When they use the word Galentine's, I'm like, okay, why? Why do we need to do this?
It's a bad idea.
Right? Like it's okay. It's just okay to not have to have it.
I'm totally okay without it, actually.
Yeah, right? I'm totally okay with it the Valentine's Day too, but.
Yes, I'm good with neither one of them.
But to quote Kelly Ripa, don't start adding me. Right?
And I think it was Arlene Dickinson. Only 7 more days till discounted chocolate.
It's all it is. That's all it's about, right?
And I'm like, true dat, girl. True dat.
True dat. That's all that it's about. So funny.
Okay, but speaking of Valentine's Day, Lisa, your Facebook Tuesday, it's a hot topic.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I think people are gunning for me.
They are gunning for you.
Right?
Because it was funny.
I tell ya, every week.
Your precious cinnamon hearts to the curb. It got booted and then booted over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and just in case you didn't see the memo, Lisa, about cinnamon hearts, we're going to boot it one more time. Right?
Oh my God, it was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah. And then there was some slight hatred for cake pops because it's just molded cake and ew, people's hands have touched it.
Well, and when I read that, I'm like, fair enough, actually. Fair enough.
Totally. Like you don't think about it and then someone mentions it and now you can't unthink it, right?
Even though you know 100% that cake pop is made with a little scoop. But as soon as somebody said, I picture somebody rolling it in their hands.
Absolutely.
And making it a cake pop.
Because it's not a perfect round ball. It has odd shapes to it.
Yeah, I will never ever look at a cake pop again.
No, and then flowers apparently were a big flop.
Which is good. That was mine. Kick those to the curb, right? I don't care about the flowers. I'd rather have a meal. I'd rather have a takeout pizza.
I'd rather have a takeout.
Right? That's what I would rather have, is have a pizza.
Okay, but even though my Wednesday Would You Rather didn't hit a home run, it did something better for me, actually.
I feel that you also are gunning for me.
And oddly enough, not on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that, but okay.
Because you chose to be able to still lie, which means that you became gullible to everything that people told you.
Yes.
You believed everything people told you. And I'm like,
isn't that kind of me anyways?
Yeah,
right? Because I don't have a gut instinct and things like that.
No, you have nothing. You have
nothing.
Zero.
I got nothing, right?
You've got zilch.
Got nothing. What's my theory? Right? I believe everybody till they give me a reason not to.
Yeah.
Right?
And I believe no one. So that's how we balance each other out.
That's how we balance, right? I'm like, serious? I didn't see that coming. And you're like, it was a train on its way to you. No, didn't see it. Didn't see it.
No.
Oh
my God. Okay. So that was awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us again with the Facebook.
And lots of enjoyable. Fun. Even normally we don't even talk about Thursdays because we record on Wednesdays.
Yes, that's right.
But lots of fun memories of everybody's moms.
Yes.
Right? This is what I felt. I felt a kinship. I felt that there was a lot of deceased moms, great recipes.
Yes.
Right? And I'm like, yeah, you know what, moms, this is where like people like me and you, we are completely out of luck, right? Like nobody, 30 years from now, when somebody posts that on whatever the next Facebook is, nobody can say, oh, Auntie Sammy made this or Auntie Lisa made nothing. We got nothing. We have no legacy.
No, we don't, because we don't know how to cook.
No, we have nothing. It all falls back on cooking, right? Like people could say, oh, my sister used to make great cookies. We got nothing.
No.
What do we make that's great? Nothing.
Nothing that my family would voluntarily eat.
No, right? So it's like we don't even get to even be part of that.
No.
There is no, oh, remember how great, like my husband's never even going to say, I guarantee you, he's never even going to say, oh, my favorite meal of yours was like pork chops. He's going to be like, my favorite meal was probably takeout.
Yeah.
Right?
Or shake and bake.
Or shake and bake that he makes, right? Because I always cook it too long because I'm paranoid and I think I see pink. He's like, there's no pink. Oh, I think there might be a little pink.
God, this is you and the crock pot.
Yeah, right. That was an
you always have
fail.
You have to touch the lid.
Right? And then I got to cut into it, right? So my food always comes with a cut. Right? I don't believe that it's just going to be done unless I see it.
Yes,
unless I see it, right?
Okay, so guys, we are just so glad that you listened to us. Thank you so much. Please share us out to others, invite them to the page, but also remind them to listen to the podcast. Thank you for inviting them to the page, but they might think we're funny. There's like a smidge of a chance.
Right? And they might get to listen to all this ridiculousness.
To all of this fun. Because, who doesn't need a laugh, right? You can find us at pod.link/ISMH. Join in on the fun in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you like what you listen to, you could help us out. You could support us by going to patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. For as little as $2 a month, you'll get the episode early on Thursdays, plus one extra episode a month that's behind the Patreon wall that only you get to listen to. And just a reminder that you can get some of our I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we still have the cool new motto.
Fuck it, I'll do better tomorrow.
Thank you, Lisa. We have that and people have been buying it. So thank you so much, guys, for buying our merch and wearing it and showing it to the world. Thank you so much. I love that.
I know, it's so cool.
Also, we're part of the Podfix Network. So if you guys want to listen to some other really cool podcasts, go over there and check it out. Okay, so apparently there's a famed British pub to close. It's going to close, and it's been in business for about 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
1,000 years. It's a long time. And it's called Ye Old Fighting Cocks.
Wow, that's quite... Those British, hey?
Oh, they got a good sense of humor.
Dear sweet pea, what's with the name of this pub? And and let's ask the typical question. Have you ever been to it?
Yes, because, it's just around the corner.
Right? Somewhere in Britain, right? So, yeah, I read that after 1,000 years.
Holy.
So let's just put that in perspective, right? Like, think of like what their first menu looked like 1,000 years ago.
Was it on rock?
Would there have been food? No food. Did we have food 1,000 years ago?
There would have been mead.
Like what? Like did people eat 1,000 years ago? Mm-hmm. Did people did?
Yes, of course they did.
It's 1,000 years ago.
Well, they did something.
We can't even fathom. People barely ate 100 years ago.
Yes.
Let alone 1,000.
Where the hell have you been?
It's 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Lisa.
1,000 years ago. Think of 200 years ago, right? None of those people are alive. They all dead.
Okay.
What do you think they were eating 200 years ago?
I don't know.
I don't even what is 1,000 years ago? What's the number? What is 1,000?
Oh my God, don't.
Don't.
we're gonna get inundated with, why do you guys go there?
Is that the
you
1700s?
Don't research anything.
That's not the 1700s. That's only 300 years ago.
They're gonna at us, Lisa.
They're gonna at us, right? Would it be like in like the 700s?
Oh my God, probably. I don't
know. Think people ate then. They ate, there was dinosaurs. They ate plants.
Well, we're in the 21st century, so 1,000 years ago? I don't know.
No, you don't know either. That sounded like you were gonna stumble onto something.
It sounded
you knew.
Like a plausible thought, but
no.
I'm holding back now.
I don't know. I don't know how they would have made beer, how they would have had a pub.
Okay, but how
did they pay the waitress?
No, like the fighting cocks, like what is that?
Is that like the chickens?
Is it the chicken or is it the appendage on a person? Man.
Well, I would hope it's not that type of bar.
I don't know.
1,000 years ago, I don't know.
Like, what were you doing 1,000 years ago?
Right? We don't
to get such a name.
To get that name, and why did it stay? Why did nobody update that name?
Because it's because people stick with the old stuff constantly.
Huh?
Why? Okay. Like, why would you confuse the patrons by naming it something different?
Right.
Ye old fighting spoons. Not the same. It doesn't have the same go.
Doesn't have the same as ye old fighting cocks. Where are you guys going tonight? You old fighting cocks. I thought we'd go there and have some drinks. I don't know. It seems weird to me.
It does seem weird, but I just, it has like, you old fighting cocks.
You know what I picture them eating is like shepherd's pie or bangers and mash.
A thousand years ago.
1,000 years ago, I don't picture them eating.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they were just sitting around a fire.
Okay.
Right? With like if they even had, do we have a fire 1,000 years ago?
Yes, Lee. Oh my God, stop it.
I don't know if we did. Did we have fire back then? I don't know if there was fire. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. But it's sad that it has to close, but all good things must come to an end, apparently.
Okay. We're moving on to something a little less
controversial.
I don't know what that was. It's weird. Okay, apparently there's a secret menu at the Dairy Queen.
What do you mean?
There's a secret menu at the Dairy Queen that has special items like Jack and Jill Sundae and Pete and Butter Beer Blizzards. Hi.
You gotta ask about this?
I just want a blizzard for a year. I'm trying a butterbeer blizzard.
Well, you have to know, how do you get the secret? Like, how do you know about the secret menu? Like, is it a handshake? Is it like a special knock, 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 knock or something?
Do you need to know a word? Is it a special word
like
thing?
A phrase? And then they're like, oh, okay. You know the word. You're part of the club, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, why is there? And then how do you know? I want to be part of that club.
I think every fast food menu has a secret menu.
You think there's a secret menu?
Oh my God, we've just uncovered something.
Oh. But why would they need that? Just put it on the normal menu.
Well, because it's just a secret thing that they do that, people, because it's the weird thing that people are doing with McDonald's stuff.
I don't know this stuff. All I know is that Michael Bolton sings about a McNugget and Lionel Richie sings about a fry left in the bag.
Yes, I saw that the other day. I'm like, oh my God.
Right? Hello? Right? Really, Lionel Richie? Do you need to sing about the last fry?
Oh.
Right.
But I'm very excited about this secret menu because I need to know if there are other flavors of blizzards that I will need to try in this next year.
Well, you gotta scout it out.
Well, I'm gonna let the world know. I'm gonna blow it open. I'm gonna blow it wide.
Right? You're gonna expose the secrets.
Ah!
Right, exactly. You do that. Samantha, some sad news. You're Wendy.
Oh.
She's not coming back anytime soon, hey?
It's sad. But I don't mind Sherry Shepherd, though.
But it's not Wendy.
No, it's not Wendy.
No. Like, she's good, but it's not Wendy.
No, it's not Wendy.
Do you think Wendy's ever coming back?
I don't know.
Huh. Is she that sick?
I don't know.
Huh. Weird, eh?
I haven't seen pictures of her. She's not on the tabloids. Like, I haven't seen anything.
Nothing. Not a thing.
Nope.
She's missing.
Ugh.
Like Richard Simmons, right? All of a sudden he just disappeared.
That's true.
Right? Remember, he just disappeared? Like, where the hell's he been for 30 years?
Oh, exactly. What happened to him?
Right? In his little red and white striped shorts and his red tank top.
Sparkly tank top.
That's who would like the fit hoop. Richard Simmons.
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
Good spokesperson for the fit hoop.
It would be if he existed anymore.
What were his tapes?
Sweating to the Oldies.
Sweating to the Oldies.
My mom used to buy just the tapes. She didn't do the sweating, but thought it's the best music. It's the best music, right? So she'd buy them just for the songs.
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh my God, Wendy, you and your white sport coat and a pink carnation. I'm like, it's funny, right? Because I never think of my mom as an old lady, right? Because, I mean, she died when she wasn't very old, but she liked old music, right? Like, loved, like, never liked I'm lying. I was going to say she never liked anything current. That's not true. Loved a good Uncle Cracker. Right? Loved her some Uncle Cracker.
Oh my God.
But loved like the 50s and the 60s music. And I'm like, hey, you are not old enough to love this music.
No.
Right? But loved the sweating to the oldies. Okay. So our girl, the HHG, she's on holidays.
Yeah, she's hit the road.
She's visiting the cousins, sister friends.
She's
shopping up a stone. She flew, she left the nest, and she's shopping up the storm. I believe she has a sister with her this time.
Oh, well, I hope she brings back something fun.
For us?
No, I think maybe like a new lip, perhaps a new hairline.
I don't know. I don't know what she's doing.
Is she getting a lift? Like,
I don't know.
What's happening?
The secret. She's mysterious, right? Who knows? Who knows? We don't know we don't know her whereabouts, nor what she's doing. You gotta wait and see.
Oh my God, she's
to be determined,
yes.
Right? Right? You get the late night text. Just a late night check-in text. See make sure life is still going on.
Yep.
And then she wakes up the next day and does her own HHG cousin, sister, friend thing.
Cool.
So weird. It's so crazy.
Well, I look forward to a lot of stories of all the fun that she had.
Yeah, and all the good wine that she's been drinking, probably.
This is true.
Okay, so here's something exciting, right? As we all know, our queen, Liz, celebrated her 70th anniversary on the throne.
It is the Platinum Jubilee.
The Platinum Jubilee. Well, there was a contest. I didn't tell you about this earlier, right? Because I didn't want to jinx it or anything like this. But there was a contest, and it was the Queen's Platinum Pudding Contest.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I might be a possible fill-in judge.
I don't think so.
Yes, I might be.
No.
I might be because I'm really, really a good cook. And they know that I love the Queen.
This is true.
I didn't enter the contest because I thought, you know what, that's not fair. It's so like I've excelled, I've soared past that.
Yes. Somehow putting out of the box doesn't quite match the level of pudding that is needed for a platinum pudding contest.
It's a pudding. My pudding out of the box is a milk-based pudding. So it actually does qualify.
Oh, okay.
It would qualify,
but their idea of a pudding is sweet or savory. It's
everything's a pudding.
Yes, everything's a pudding.
Yeah, which I never knew that, right? I had to know that to be a judge, right? To be the on-call judge. It's like being on jury duty, right? I'm just waiting for my call.
Okay.
Right? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
And how are you preparing for such a thing?
Well, I've just been learning about pudding. Making sure my palate is ready to go.
Okay, let me guess. Did you Google what platinum pudding was supposed to be?
Yeah, right. And then I learned about what all is pudding. And I'm like, okay. Like, cause there could be a jelly pudding.
Uh-huh.
Right? And the different types of pudding. And I'm just going to probably, if I get picked, I'm going to probably just be asked to taste. So that's subjective, right? That's just on me. Right? This one's my favorite. It tastes like chocolate pudding with the milk. Way to go. Right?
So is that how you're going to base it on? As long as you think it tastes like chocolate pudding, you're good.
Yeah, that's going to be my winner, right? Because to me, like I'm a traditionalist, right? So I'm wanting the traditional pudding.
But what if the Queen wanted to experience something different and otherworldly? She's not looking for tradition, Lisa.
I don't know. She hasn't said what she's looking for.
Because this isn't about you. It's about the queen.
I know everything, especially in her for her platinum. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's get it out of your head that it's about you, because it's not. Oh my God. Yes, I know. It's very hard for you.
But here's the thing, right? The queen loves chocolate. So she probably would love my type of pudding. And we are like at one, her and I were very in sync. So remember when I applied for the job, remember at her house? Remember I applied for that job a couple of years back?
What was it again?
I think I was going to be a social media girl or something, wasn't I? But then there's too much paperwork, so I lost interest. I'm like, oh, Liz, you lost me.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can't do everything off your phone.
That was the other thing. I'm like, can I do it remotely? Because I'm really, really good from home. Right?
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so I'm just saying.
I remember that.
I'm at one with the queen. Right? I'm at one with the queen.
Okay, all right. Okay, so speaking of making people happy.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because you want to make the queen happy?
Always.
But would you say the phrase to her, Queen, are you happier than a pig in shit?
First off, you have to be Your Majesty.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's why you can't come to the garden party, I think. That's why I worry about you coming to the garden party. That's why I think it'll be fine when she dies that you come on that trip. Right? Because we're not having to impress her.
Oh my God.
Right? We're just having to pay our respects. Okay. Would I say, I don't know, right? Like, I don't understand. You know how I am with phrases, right?
Well, you hate them.
I hate them, right?
Yes.
And I don't get that phrase. Why is a pig happy and shit?
Because a pig is happy in shit.
Why? Why can't a pig be clean?
Have you seen a pig roll around in shit or in mud?
Okay, so
they're
are we
happy?
Are we missing something?
That we should be rolling around.
Like, is there something so fantastic about rolling around in shit that a phrase was invented because of it?
Yes, well, because it's just so carefree. They're like, and they're like rolling around and eating their whatever they eat and
just squealing away and laying on their back and
squeal and eat. But it is said that you should not fall in a pig pen because they will eat human flesh. They will eat you.
Not like a little pig, just like the big crazy pigs.
I guess. But pigs will literally eat anything.
What is with that? Why are they like that?
I could be totally wrong. And you know what? Don't at me because
don't at us.
You started that, Lisa. You never should have started saying
Kelly Ripa started it. Kelly Ripa said the other day on her show, it was so funny because I watch it the next night, right? She said the other day, she's like, she said to Ryan, she goes, it's so funny. She goes, I get all these comments about my hair. And what people don't realize is I have never asked any of them what they think about it. And I'm like, it's a good point.
It's a good point.
It's a good point, right? She's like, but boy, I get lots of comments about my hair.
Lots of comments, yeah.
Right? She's like, I could be out in public and somebody be like, I like it parted in the middle. And she's like, thank you. Thank you so much. Right? And then, and think about it, right? And then you just be in your mind going like, why are you commenting on my hair?
Exactly.
Right? Kind of funny.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be happier than a pig of shit.
I don't think I want to be a pig in shit.
I'm not convinced that I can be happy in shit.
I think I can be happy on a beach. In warm water with
no shit around,
with a beer in my hand. There's that you can't make a phrase out of that. I don't know what that looks like.
I don't know what that phrase is.
But it's that would make me happy, but not a pig in shit.
I don't need to. I don't know if we're and friends of the podcast, if we're missing something here, and that like rolling around in shit is all that it's cracked up to be, let us know. Let us know. Right? I don't know. I don't know if it is. I find
I don't know. But Lisa,
Samantha,
it's that time again. Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
All right, Samantha, I got 3 questions for you this week.
All right.
Okay. Number 1 is actually about you.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. Why haven't you ever revealed what your signature dish is?
You've never asked me.
Well, now I'm asking. What's your signature dish?
My signature dish?
What would it be?
I think it would be my favorite dish, actually, that I said today was what my mom makes for me that I always love.
You feel you can replicate that?
Yes, I do. I think I can. And I have, actually.
As good as Sheila?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That would be my signature dish.
Can you want to tell people what it is?
Well, it's pork chops and mushroom sauce with mashed potatoes on the side and whatever.
And whatever. That's your signature dish.
Yeah, it's delightful. I've always enjoyed how my mom makes them, and she told me how to do them, and I've done them, and I make them for myself sometimes.
Interesting. Because I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? Samantha's never revealed what her signature dish would be.
I can cook. I've cooked a turkey. I've done lots of stuff. But
I know, but still, right? It's not our thing.
It's not my thing.
Not your thing. It's not your thing. All right. Question number 2. Do you ever wonder what the world would do if there was no spatulas?
I think they would either use their hands to scrape out stuff or they would lick it clean.
Like, right? Like a spatula. Like, isn't a spatula also, is that a flipper too?
It can be, but it isn't a spatula more like
get the batter out of the bowl?
Yeah, like digging things out of things.
I don't know. But I think it's an important kitchen accessory.
I do believe that as well.
Right? And sometimes I just wonder, like, what would the world do without it?
I don't know.
Mayhem. I mean, I guess when we were kids, we did use our fingers.
For sure.
To get the stuff out of the bowl, right?
I don't know what you did when your mother was baking, but I would be like, okay.
We stayed out of the kitchen.
No.
That's what we did when my mother was baking.
We got to lick the spatula. If she was using the mixer, we could we would get the mixer attached. Yes.
Yeah. Because that's the best, right?
That's the best.
Licking the beaters.
Yes.
All right. Question number 3. What about banana bread balls?
Not banana toast?
No. Not that was banana bread. Not banana bread toast. Banana. Now I want it as a ball.
But why?
Because, right, it can just be a grab and go snack, right? Take the bread, make it a ball. A little ball, like a bite-sized ball.
Well, then roll it in chocolate.
Why am I rolling it in chocolate? Why am I taking something healthy and rolling it in chocolate?
Because it's delicious.
I don't know. I don't want chocolate on my banana bread. I just want the banana bread ball. I just want the ball.
But you put chocolate chips in your banana bread?
Not always.
Yes, you do.
I don't. Yes, you do. Because your mama does.
It's the only way I eat the banana bread.
I know, because that's what your mom does. But I have been known to eat banana bread just as a banana bread.
All right. I don't know, Lisa. I don't understand. As long as it's not that weird banana toast thing you talked about.
Banana bread toast was brilliant.
No, it was not.
Banana bread balls. That's my other thing that I'm questioning.
Okay.
All right. Those are my questions. They weren't really questions this week. They were just kind of like observations, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I mixed it up.
All right. Okay. Do you ever smell something and it reminds you of your childhood?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mine is weird.
What's yours?
It's cigarette smoke mixed with perfume.
Oh.
It reminds me of my childhood because it reminds me of holidays with my relatives in the 70s and the 80s. Before everyone decided smoking was bad for you.
Yeah, cigarette smoke for sure takes me back. I have a soft spot for cigarette smoke smell. Right? Because it just reminds me of home. Right? It really does. It does remind me of home.
It really shouldn't.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't at all. But nowadays, that's something kids are never going to say nowadays, right?
No.
Because your parents, they smoke outside.
That's a very us generation.
It is a very us generation, right? And you're right. Like there's certain smell. So when I think of my youth, when I think of my grandmother, I think of that powdery perfume she used to wear, that Anne.
Oh my God,
right?
yeah.
Every old lady had that perfume, right? Every old lady had that perfume. And just like every dad wore too much cologne.
Yeah.
Right? Brute 33.
Oh, yeah.
Right? In the green bottle, that was a big one for a while. Like splash, 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 right? It splash it on and, right? The whole bit. Right? So that reminds me. You know what though I've learned that I love a good smell of some things. Like sometimes when they're doing work at the hospital, I'll be walking towards my office and I'm like, oh, I smell epoxy. And I get so excited, hey? Because epoxy kind of smells vinegary.
It does. And it's bad for you, by the way.
I know. And I'm like, oh, I love a good epoxy. I love the smell of a good epoxy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And, you know, what reminds me of my childhood, too, or I guess more my teen years, is bingo dabber. Because my mom used to go to bingo. Oh. And I remember smelling a bingo dabber. Right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But for sure, like the smell of smoke, that was such a big one.
That's a huge one, yeah.
Huge, so big.
Well, and lilacs are a big deal. Like when the lilac trees bloom.
Yeah.
That's a big, like that reminds me of where I grew up.
Yeah, I can see that. So. Yeah, I can see that for sure too. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
It just reminds me of my grandma Sperling's house.
Do you like the smell of gasoline?
I do. My dad used to work at a gas station as a mechanic.
Yeah.
And my sister and I would have to go see, we would go to Brownies.
Yeah.
And then we would meet him after Brownies because he would drive us home.
Right.
So we would have to walk to the gas station. And I remember hanging out by the gas pumps.
Smelling the gas.
I like the smell of gas.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with the gas smell.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Okay, so I like the Twitter, right?
Yes, you do.
I do. I enjoy Twitter, and I enjoy Jan Arden, right?
Uh-huh. Yes, you do.
So she always has interesting tweets. Always has a good Twitter feed to follow. Uh-huh. But oh my God, the trolls.
What are they
that
saying?
Are out? They're so like sometimes I think Twitter brings out the worst in people because she'll make a comment like about, I don't know, she'll make a comment saying, you know, I'm thankful that, cause she quit drinking a few years back, right? I'm thankful I quit drinking. Somebody will reply back, I'm thankful I don't watch your stupid show. I'm thankful I don't have to listen to your crappy music. And I'm just like, oh my God, people.
That's mean.
Like they're so mean-spirited to her.
That's true.
And I'm just like, sometimes I'm so sad. I mean, she's a fighter, right? She hammers it back. She definitely can dish it, right? Which is good, right? We appreciate, right? If you're going to give it, you need to be able to take it.
Yes, that's true.
You know, and things like that. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. It's like with the whole, truck convoy. I've been more active replying on people's Facebooks.
Uh-oh.
Because, right, like I just think that sometimes we're just getting so incensed over the whole trucking thing.
Uh-huh.
Right? And like today, for example, somebody used, and I'm going to say it, and I know we're not a controversial podcast, and I'm only going to be serious for like 1 minute, but somebody used the phrase to compare masking. They use the phrase crime against humanity.
It isn't.
It's a pain in the ass. Check.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Sure. Right. It's shitty. Check.
It's inconvenient.
Check. Yeah. But it's not a crime against humanity. Because a crime against humanity, when history uses that word, they're referring to things like the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
Crime against humanity.
Yeah.
Not the pandemic. Right?
It is not.
It's just not. And I think I'm just getting so fed up with it because it's so frustrating. And I'm like, why are we being so extreme? Right? Like, why?
And everything's coming to an end anyways. If you live in Saskatchewan, we're almost free.
Yeah. But then people are getting mad that we're almost free. They wanted us to be free. Now that we're going to be free, they're mad that we're free. I'm like, oh my goodness.
There's no winning.
Right? They didn't want to have to show their passport to go to the restaurant. Now they're mad that they're not going to have to show their passport to go to the restaurant. I'm like, I don't know. There's no pleasing people. That's all I'm going to say about that, Samantha.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. Okay, you know what I want? I found a new kitchen gadget that I want.
Uh-oh.
It's called an oil mister.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, so you put like your oil or like a salad dressing in it, and it spritzes your salad.
Really?
Yeah, like wouldn't that be like that would be so cool to just spritz your salad with salad dressing as opposed to doing a full like actual salad dressing, right?
Where do you find this fun little thing?
I don't know, maybe in a kitchen store?
Oh, good God. We don't go there.
We don't go there, but maybe there. And that's what it's called. It's called an oil mister. So friends of the podcast, anybody got an oil mister? I'm curious about it. Right? I want an oil mister. I want to mist my salad.
Please let us know where we can pick that up.
Let us know. Let us know. Great. Cause we're on the fence right now about ordering stuff online.
I hate it.
Sam's not going to do it
I'm
for a while.
I'm never doing it again, in case you're ever wondering.
I'm just saying, right? Like, I'm still holding out hope. Okay, so 2 big Oscar snubs, hey?
Oh.
Lady Gaga and Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, for her work on...
for Respect.
Oh my God, for Aretha.
Nothing.
Really?
And Gaga, nothing.
Oh, for her Gucci.
Her Gucci.
Her House of Gucci. Yeah, but they did her last movie got her a lot of attention as well.
It did, but
not every movie can be like knocking out of the park.
She's not Leo.
No, that's
right. Although he was snubbed too.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was snubbed too. I don't know what movie he was in, but he was snubbed.
I'm kind of upset about Jennifer Hudson though.
I know, right? But we haven't even seen that. We need to see those 2 movies.
No, but I feel like Jennifer Hudson, no matter what she does, it's always really good. So.
Yeah, but remember she won the Oscar before, but then she got, maybe because she didn't need 2, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I hear Gaga did really great in the House of Gucci as well, though.
I don't know. Maybe they still don't take her that serious.
Still the favorite quote, father, son, House of Gucci.
Yeah, right?
Stop it.
Maybe I don't think they take her too serious, right? Hi, lady wears a meat dress.
Well, that's just what she did in the past, Lisa.
I'm just saying, right?
Are you going to watch? Okay, but are we watching the Oscars? Are we investing that time? Well, they're hoping there's a host.
No, I thought, did they name a host?
Did they name the host?
I don't know if they named the host.
I'm not even paying. So that's the problem. I'm not even paying attention.
No, I don't care. I don't care about the Oscars.
Well,
I'm over.
I watched the last one. It was so boring.
I am over award shows. I don't care about them.
They don't mean much anymore.
They don't.
They really don't.
No, they just don't.
Okay. But because we're coming up on that fabulous day of Valentine's.
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
I can't even say it. Conversational candy hearts. Why so controversial?
Oh my God, because nobody will admit to liking them.
Really?
But yet they claim to be a popular Halloween novelty or Valentine's Day novelty.
I think that people like them.
I don't like them. They're chalky. I don't like chalky.
Oh.
I don't like chalky in my candy.
I don't like chalky in my candy.
I don't like chalky.
Huh. I think that people like them and they just don't admit it.
Do you like them?
I'd eat them.
Do you read them? Do you care what's on them?
Sometimes I read them, yeah, before I eat them.
Because it's kind of funny, right?
Yeah, be mine.
Yeah. Or when they have like the anti-Valentine's Day ones. Those are fun too.
Oh, they have No,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think they have both. I think that's where the controversy comes in. Is I think they have like some not so nice ones.
Well, those would be fun to hand out.
Yeah, right? You're going to have this one. How about don't be my Valentine?
Oh my God, what if it said you suck?
Well, it might say you suck, right? Right? It was bad enough when you were like a kid in public school wondering if you were going to get a card.
Oh God,
right?
It's so much pressure.
That was so crazy. I hope that they don't do that now. That was so stressful back in the day.
If they do, it's just rude.
Because back in our public school days, which would have been the 70s, there was no rule where, just be nice and give everybody a card.
No.
There was, right? So the creepy kid who picked his nose in the back corner never got cards.
No.
Right? Nobody gave him cards. Yeah. We were bad back then. We didn't care about people.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Right? Horrible. Just horrible.
Okay, but my turn now. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right, Lisa. Fun facts about Valentine's Day heart candy.
Oh, geez. Let's hear.
Yes, just
All
about
right.
what we talked about.
Okay, let's hear. Let's hear.
Did you know that they date back in some form to 1866? And the red food coloring that they stamped them with was actually stamped on candy lozenges.
Really?
Yeah, fun, hey?
Ooh. And yet you're going to try and convince me that people ate 1,000 years ago. Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
One of the first messages was, please send a lock of your hair by return mail.
Oh, wow. Hey?
That's
it's a lot on a heart, and that's creepy. It's really, really creepy, right?
So creepy.
How do you fit that on a heart?
I
Wow.
They were originally shaped like scalloped shells.
Oh, pretty. Pretty little shells.
Pretty little shells. They change the messages every year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's cool.
That's cool.
They'll keep up to 5 years.
I'm not surprised about that.
I'm not surprised.
That's gross, though.
And they will dance in a can of soda.
Oh, because they're carbonated.
Yeah, so that's fun.
That's kind of fun, huh? I still don't think that people admit to liking them.
No, I don't either.
No, I think they are poo-pooed.
They poo-poo them.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Samantha, I'm shaking my head this week at toilet paper. Why is toilet paper so extreme? It's either going to get your hands wet or it's not going to go down.
What do you mean it's going to get your hands wet?
Well, it's either one ply and your hands are going to get wet.
That's gross.
Well, I'm just saying, right? It happens. No, you can't say it never happens. It happens. That's why we wash, right?
That's why we wash.
Right? Or it's not going to flush down because it's too thick.
That's true.
Why is toilet paper so extreme? Why can't we just decide on like a double ply that the whole world can just use?
Oh my God. Because double ply, like any kind of good toilet paper, is expensive. And how much realistically do you want to spend on something that wipes your privates and then gets flushed down into water?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, right? I want to spend a little bit of money because I don't like using my hand. When said toilet paper disintegrates because it's barely a ply, right?
Oh my God. Yes.
I'm just saying, but I get it, right? But I don't know. I don't think that you should cheap out on toilet paper.
Probably not.
I don't think that's the way to go. Hey?
Well, it doesn't seem very sanitary, does it? No.
It doesn't.
No.
So that's what I've been shaking my head at, right? Toilet paper. Why you gotta be so extreme? Why, Charmin, do you gotta have those stupid bears as your mascots?
Or cats. Why is there cats?
Well, at least the cat's cute. I know, but right? It doesn't.
What does toilet paper and cats have to do with anything?
Nothing. What does toilet paper and stupid cartoon bears have to do?
Nothing.
Right? Who has that much toilet paper stuck on their ass? Why is the bear using toilet paper? Like, don't get me started. I shake my head at Charmin a lot too. What about you, Samantha? What have you been shaking your head at this week?
Why are the prices different at every grocery store?
Oh.
Are they getting their food from radically different places? That's why a carton of milk is $5 here, but $4.99 here, or $4.75 over there. Like, where are you getting your milk? Are you getting Dairyland?
Are you getting your milk? Are you talking because you're buying at your Shoppers? Because it's going to be more expensive there.
No, I actually go to grocery stores.
Okay.
I go to grocery stores.
Okay.
But I'm like, even I see the sales papers. Even I see that.
Yeah.
And it's like radically different prices for the exact same thing. It's the same brand of cheese. It's the same brand of milk. It's the same kind of cereal. Why are the prices radically different?
It doesn't make sense. I don't get that either.
Anyone ever thought of that?
Huh. Is it just right now because we're being held hostage?
Maybe. But it's always been like that. You can go and get your Rice Krispies, your box of Rice Krispies, and it'll be a slightly different price at every grocery store.
But that's because of where you're shopping. That's the hoity-toityness, right? So
that doesn't make any sense to me.
It does. It does. Totally it does to me, right? So if I go to the superstore, where the world has manhandled everything.
Because that's what we think of Superstore.
That's what we think of Superstore, right? And we don't buy our produce at the Walmart because that's what we think of Walmart.
That's what we think of Walmart.
So we expect that it's a little more expensive at the other places, right? I think it's perception. I think that the world knows that people are grocery store snobs.
Right. And the only place you should ever buy your meat is at the co-op.
Is at the co-op, right? Exactly. You know, that's really it.
God.
Yeah.
And then you could go to Costco and get something like in ginormous sizes. Think that you're saving all this money.
And you're probably not.
You're probably not, guys.
No, right?
Because are you going through all that food before it goes bad?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like I get if you have a big household, I guess.
For sure. But
I think that's why the prices are different is because I think that it's all based on the hierarchy of where you're shopping.
Because it's the hoity-toity.
It's the hoity-toity.
The snotty grocery shopping experience.
Right? It's like,
because no frills is really no frills.
Is no frills, right? It's like, remember before, it's like, I remember years ago thinking, you know what, I didn't like to go to Superstore because how dare you expect me to bag my groceries?
And now that's all you do.
Now that's all we do, right? And now I got to bring my own bags to the store, right? So bad enough I got to do somebody else's part-time job. I also now got to supply my own supplies.
I ride around with Sobeys grocery bags in the back of my car.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
right?
I'm my parents.
Everybody is your parents. We have them in our car too. Right? Don't leave home without them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right? Who knew? That's
knew?
funny.
Okay. Our special mention of the week is Tina Sotero. Her I Shake My Head is at people on the highways that ride in the fast lane until the very last minute for their exit, speed up to get in front of you, then slow down for the exit that's a mile down the road. Oh God, I hear you. And
why you gotta be that driver?
I feel your frustration.
Right? Or the driver that goes so fast to get in front of you to stop at the stop sign. It's like, really?
Yeah.
So
because they thought you were going slow, and it's like, no, it's the person in front of me, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for being an asshole.
Thanks for being an asshole, right? Why do you got to be a dick?
Why you got to be a dick?
Yeah, right. That'd be a new logo, right? Why you got to be a dick?
Oh my God, it's a new T-shirt logo.
Remember when we used to love the phrase, "Why you got to be a douchebag"?
Why you gotta
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
That's so 80s of us.
That is so 80s, right? Why you gotta be a dick?
I think that's a new T-shirt.
Might be a new T-shirt, right? Why you gotta be a dick?
Why you gotta be a dick?
Right?
Oh my God. Okay. We want you guys to share your I Shake Your My Heads with us. So please email us at ismhead@gmail.com or direct message us on Facebook or Instagram. And we'll pick one to talk about on the podcast each week. So get to it, guys.
We haven't seen any new ones coming in for a bit.
No, we have not.
Right?
I shake my finger at you.
Right? And what else are we doing, guys? We're getting your friends to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And if they don't know what a podcast is, tell them.
It's time.
It's time to start listening.
Yeah.
Right? The Facebook page is a lot of fun.
Yes.
For sure. But get those fun friends that love the Facebook page to listen, because we're the Facebook page verbally.
Yes.
Right.
Pretty much. All right. So just remember to check out our social media, guys, our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter. We want to say thank you to John for putting together our podcast every week. We really appreciate it. Lisa, is there anything else?
Samantha, I think we are at the end of the show as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
No, I'm just fine.
I feel fine.
Really?
Yeah. That's great. It starts with an earthquake. It's like it's REM.
Oh, that's right, because you love it. And I'm not going to second guess you because this is who you love.
Don't second guess my love. Don't second guess my love, please.
For REM.
For REM. Exactly. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.